All right, so we are live. Welcome, everybody. So this is episode number 10 in the Money Consciousness podcast. And today we are going to talk about the secret to manifesting money. So in this podcast, we are referring to the book Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. This is one of my favorite books. This is one of the shortest book of all, by the way. It just takes 45 minutes to read the entire book. So I have the audio version of this book and the PDF or the ebook version. So the audio version of the book is just like 45 minutes length. So that's how short, it's just like 45 pages, I guess. So that's how short the book is. But the content in the book has been literally life-changing for me. And so I tend to read this over and over again. And the words, how Neville, the writer or the author, puts it, the words are so amazing. It just feels like he comes from ancient kind of English here. And I truly love the way he writes. So we are going to look at few things that this particular book teaches us and how we can apply that into our lives to start manifesting more money in our lives. And towards the end of this particular podcast, we are also going to do one of the protocols from Money Alchemy. So I hope all of you by now know about the Money Consciousness Alchemy that I teach in the Money Consciousness Academy. So recently this month, November and December, we also have like a basic money alchemy class, daily 30 minutes, Monday to Friday, where we are teaching all of these different energy protocols that you can start using to start manifesting money in your lives. So it's just this 2 months, we have like a special offer going. So it's like $12 per month. If you choose, I invite you, you can join even now. And all of the protocols that I had been sharing in this free podcast, every podcast I'm sharing one of the protocols from the Money Consciousness Alchemy book that I have written. So if you choose, you can also join the basic money alchemy class. Great. So with that, let's get started. I am going into the book. I'm going to read few statements from the book. And from there, we will discuss about how we can apply this in our lives. I'll also share how personally I have been applying this in my life as well. All right, I'm in chapter 1. And once again, the book is Feeling is the Secret by Neville. All right, so the first chapter, I truly love this concept where he discusses about the conscious mind and the subconscious mind and what's the relationship between the two and how actually manifestation is happening in this reality. So according to his words here, the knowledge of the law of consciousness and the method of operating this law will enable you to accomplish all you desire in life. So at the end of the day, when we learn the law of consciousness, all the laws of the universe, we will be able to start accomplishing our desires. We just have to learn these different laws and we just have to follow them because that's the universal law. That's how this universe functions. So one of the major laws that he brings in here is about the relationship between the conscious and the subconscious mind. In order to intelligently operate the law of consciousness, it is necessary to understand the relationship between the conscious and the subconscious mind. The conscious is personal, it's selective. The subconscious is impersonal, it is non-selective. So as you can imagine, I hope already all of you might know the difference between the conscious and the subconscious. Conscious is like, imagine it is sitting in front and kind of looking at things, and everything that you're thinking on a regular basis is coming from your conscious mind. The subconscious, you can imagine like sitting behind you, just doing, the back end job, so to speak. So these two aspects, and this is coming from the book, these two aspects are the female and the male divisions of consciousness. The conscious is male and the subconscious is female. This is what I truly love, the concept, the analogy here, which is the conscious mind is the male part. Imagine it as the male part of your mind. And then the subconscious is the female part of the mind. So the conscious impresses the subconscious, while the subconscious expresses all that is impressed upon it. This is what I said about the beautiful language the author uses in this particular book. So the statement is, the conscious mind impresses the subconscious, and the subconscious simply expresses it out into the reality. Meaning, in my words, the subconscious mind, whatever is being imprinted into your subconscious mind, gets created in your reality. And this is why, there is all these subconscious mind programming, hypnotherapy, and so many different modalities that helps us release stuff from our subconscious mind and also put in new programs into your subconscious mind. Because what's in your subconscious mind is what is getting created in front of your eyes. It gets created in your reality. All right. And then the next statement from the book: the subconscious does not originate ideas, but accepts as true those which the conscious mind feels to be true. All right, I guess that in and itself answers so many. Hello, dear. I can't see your name, but thank you for joining me on Instagram here. All right, so the subconscious does not originate ideas, meaning the origination of ideas, thoughts, feelings, all of that, the origination is done by the male part or the conscious part that's sitting in front of you. And the subconscious simply accepts as true that which the conscious mind feels to be true. So this is why the book is titled as Feeling is the Secret. So whatever your conscious mind feels is actually taken in by the subconscious mind as true. And then your subconscious mind expresses it out into the reality. The subconscious mind manifests it in front of your eyes, makes it your reality. And remember, it's the female part that actually produces children, for example. So the creative organ or the creative part of your mind is the subconscious. It's what is creating your reality, just like how, female reproduces children. Similar to that, your subconscious is reproducing. It's like creating the children that you're seeing in front of your eyes as your reality. But it's from your conscious mind, it goes into your subconscious mind. All right, so what would it take for us to start manifesting money? I do listen to all of your questions. We are getting there very soon. So I'm turning the page to page number 6 in the book. And I love this statement. Ideas are impressed onto the subconscious through the medium of feeling. So there are different ideas that is getting into your subconscious mind. And how do you take, let's say, as an example, what I would like to manifest in my life is that I have lots of money, for example. So if that's what I would like to create in my reality, which is I have lots of money. First of all, how do I take that information from my conscious into my subconscious and feed it into my subconscious so that my subconscious can create that as my reality? I have lots of money. That's what I choose to create in my reality. All right, so now let's associate that statement with the words from the book. Ideas are impressed on the subconscious through the medium of feeling. No idea can be impressed on the subconscious until it is felt. But once it is felt, it must be expressed. Feeling is the one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. All right, so this is once again, feeling is the secret, right? So, all right, so I go back to my example. I have lots of money. How does that make me feel? When I actually have a lot of money, how does that make me feel? It makes me feel joyful. It makes me feel at peace. It makes me feel, bring in that feeling of security, that I'm secured. For example, when I have a lot of money and maybe I have paid off my debt, I have, all my financial stuff is taken care of, I also sense this feeling of freedom, for example. So all of these are different feelings that I will feel when I have lots of money. So in order for me to take this statement or this point of view or this belief, I have lots of money, I would like to take that statement from my conscious mind to my subconscious mind. How do I do that? Because I know that once it is in my subconscious mind can create that as my reality. So how do I do that? the answer to that question comes from this book. Ideas are impressed onto the subconscious through the medium of feeling. So I have to start feeling it. In fact, this is what we are going to do tomorrow and day after today. We have a retreat, and it's called the Silent Alchemy Retreat this time. So every month we have 1-2-day retreat on the topic of money. So this time for the first time, we are doing a silent alchemy retreat in which entire 2 days, it's like we are simply going to sit and feel the feelings of joy and happiness and success and money actually coming through you. So it's totally whatever I'm kind of, what we are learning from the book today here, taking those feeling aspects and putting it into your subconscious so that your subconscious can actually manifest that in your reality. This is exactly what we are going to do. And today, in the last few minutes of this particular podcast, we are going to do a short protocol, 10-minute. But whatever we are going to do here in this 5 to 10 minutes is what we are doing for 2 entire days. We are simply sitting silently, playing the music in the background, and we are going to feel these feelings of joy, happiness, success, and bringing in, visualizing money and kind of manifesting it. So the retreat name is Manifesting Money in the first place. Manifesting Money, Silent Alchemy Retreat is what we are doing. Great. So I come back. Feeling is one and only medium through which ideas are conveyed to the subconscious. So in other words, I have to start feeling joy and happiness and freedom. If that's what having more money in my life gives me, if I can start feeling those emotions, I can start manifesting it. All right, so I guess I have, yes, one more important point from the book that I would like to share in this podcast. Every feeling makes a subconscious impression, and unless it is counteracted by a more powerful feeling of the opposite nature, must be expressed. So every feeling that I'm feeling, right? So from, let's say today, from morning to right now it's afternoon for me. Morning, when I woke up, I was feeling worried that I haven't done something. And then I was feeling happy when I was in my alchemy class. I was joyful. And I was feeling so happy right before this. I had the Sarah Book 1 class that I was teaching. And again, that class brings me so much joy, so much happiness. So if I measure all the feelings I have had so far today, all of these feelings are already impressed on my subconscious mind. So my subconscious mind is simply observing or just absorbing all the feelings that I'm feeling on a regular basis. It takes in all of that and simply manifests it into my life. All right. So then the dominant of two feelings is the one that is expressed. So here comes that importance of which feeling is more powerful. And here the author gives us two examples. I am healthy. The statements, I am healthy, is a stronger feeling than I will be healthy. So he brings in the present tense and the future tense. So he says the present tense is stronger, feels stronger than the future tense. So it'll be even better if we can start thinking, or if we can start feeling everything in the present tense, meaning I have money coming to me now. I already have money in my bank account. I have clients. I am healthy. I am powerful. I am amazing. I am awesome. I am. That is why the word I am gains so much significance in all of the kind of consciousness books that we read. It talks about that word of I am. So anytime when I'm feeling, because that's the strongest vibration, whatever I feel today as I am becomes the strongest vibration that I'm putting out into the world. It goes out into the world, it creates my reality, and it brings back to me all that which I'm feeling. When I feel I am healthy, I feel healthy, I am healthy today. And if I can truly make myself feel those feelings really strong, it's going directly into my subconscious and it gets manifested in my reality. All right, so then I'm looking at the book if there is anything else to be shared here. All right, there's just one other statement. Think feelingly only of the state that you desire to realize. And he also in the previous, um, not chapter, previous page says, never entertain an undesirable feeling, nor think sympathetically about wrong in any shape or form. So never entertain undesirable feeling means what? All the worry, disappointment, sadness, fear, all the negative emotions that we are feeling on a regular basis, he says, do not allow yourself and do not entertain all of these negative emotions. As much as possible, allow positive feelings, positive emotions to come in, because all that feeling is getting feeded into your subconscious mind, and then that subconscious mind is creating that in your reality. So the statement from the next page is, think feelingly only of the state that you desire to realize. Feeling the reality of the state sought and living and acting on that conviction is the way of all seeming miracles. My goodness, his language, his words are like, it just feels like for me, I just tend to read over and over again. And I'm like, wow, the words are so beautiful. All right, so the topic here, the moral of the story then is, if I would like to have more money, I might have to tap into my future. So this is also how I personally apply this in my life. I look at, let's say this month, I have certain targets, financial targets that I would like to achieve. So I would imagine next month where I would be. So let's say this is November month. In December month, where would I be? How much money would I have in my bank account? What all different things would be happening in my life? What would that make me feel if this is what I'm creating? I'm the creator, creating my reality. So if this is what I'm creating, if I create all of this in the November month, that I get this much income, that I have this many clients, that I launch these new programs and courses out into the world, that I do all of these different action steps, let's say in my farm, not just in my business, in my relationships, in the farm, the living that I'm living at this time. So I can apply this in all 360-degree, especially into my relationships as well. So I'm asking myself, all right, so 1 month from now, where would I be? What feelings would I have? And let's say I'll be so much peaceful. I will have so much freedom in my life. I would have done this and this and this. You know, I would have gotten these many different clients for my programs, and I would feel happy. I would feel joyful. I would be feeling all these, feeling at peace. And all these different feelings that I can simply perceive in my future, I can bring it into me now. And there is also, by the way, a short meditation, a $7 one that I have. It's like a 7-minute meditation that brings in all of these elements of manifestation. I tend to do that meditation over and over again as well, because it helps me feel those feelings as if it's happening now. And this is exactly what this particular, chapter, this particular book brings in as well. The author says, allow yourself to feel those feelings as if it is happening now. The more you can be in those feelings, the easier everything gets created in your reality. Now, with that being said, we are just starting off our energy protocol. I'm just looking at, yes, everything looks good. So I can share my audio. I'm just playing a short audio in the YouTube version as well as in the Facebook version. I know with Instagram, I wouldn't be able to do it since it's in my cell phone. So those of you on Facebook and YouTube, I'm just playing a music in the background for us to do this energy protocol. So what we are going to do right here is you can imagine your ideal, maybe 1 month from now. It's easy if it is just 1 month. 1 month from now, where do you see yourself? How much more money would you like to have? Just a second. All right. So how much money would you have? How many more clients would you have? Maybe you're in your business, or maybe you have gotten a new job, or maybe you're shifting countries, you're shifting your house, whatever it is. 1 month from now, where would you be? Where would you choose to be? And then bring in all sorts of feelings from that position, achieving all that you desire, and then bring it now. As we do this particular, so this protocol is called Watch Movie of Your Requests Fulfilled. This is energy protocol number 14 from the Money Consciousness Alchemy book. So here what we'll do is we'll go into like a movie theater. You will see in the movie screen yourself actually achieving your requests being fulfilled, and you will go into that feeling place of seeing all of that fulfilled and joy and happiness and success and all those feelings. We'll bring it in. All right, so are you all ready? I'm playing the music in the background now. All right, let's get started. All of you can close your eyes and take a deep, deep breathe. And allow yourself to go deeper into an alpha state of mind, going deeper and deeper down. And allow your brain waves to slow down. Taking another deep breath, and imagine yourself in a beautiful movie theater, like a huge screen. It's just you in the movie theater watching the movie, and see the lights turned on in the screen, and you are seeing yourself. You are the hero or the heroine of the movie that you're watching. And you see yourself achieving your dreams, achieving your desires. You see yourself receiving money, receiving clients, receiving love and happiness and joy in your life, peace and harmony in your relationship, and feeling that state of abundance. And go into that place of feeling, wow, this is happening. I'm receiving money. I'm receiving clients. There is so much peace and harmony in my life. Everything has shifted. Everything is changing. And my life is becoming better and better. And allow yourself to go truly into that feeling place and see yourself walking through your life, being in that new place that you always wanted to be, having the clients that you always wanted to have. So bring in all of those, visually imagine it deeper. Notice the colors, notice the clothing, watch the expressions in your face when you're actually receiving so much more money. And allow yourself to feeling joyful, happy, peace of mind, contentment, fulfillment. There's this feeling of victory, happiness. Yes, this is happening, that I am finally achieving my dreams. And if it is in your business, see yourself receiving paid clients. See the messages from your paid clients coming in. Hey, I would like to book a session with you. And imagine all of those things that you always wanted to have, and totally be in that vibration, that feeling so good, feeling so amazing, feeling satisfied in your life, that energy of contentment. Yes, this is happening. I am able to do this. Finally, my life is shifting and changing. And I love that energy of success, whatever that energy of success looks like. If there is a particular color to it, you can imagine it like a rain flowing through you. Yes, I have finally achieved the success that I always wanted. And see yourself, if your choice is to pay off some debt, maybe see yourself actually paying off that debt, and feel that freedom, wow, I have this freedom in my life to do and be anything I choose. Allow yourself to totally go into those emotions of feeling appreciation, feeling gratitude that yes, this is happening. It finally made it. I finally made it. Money is coming into my bank account, or maybe you're receiving it as cash. Yes, 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 it's just happening. How does it get any better? And get into and continue seeing it, visualizing it, imagining, and totally being in that vibration of it's done. I have got it. It's done. I have received money. I have received clients. I have achieved exactly what I was looking for. And this makes me feel so happy, so joyful. And bring in all of those vibrations flowing through you. See, as if it's like a rain of energy flowing through you, going straight down through your feet into the ground. And let's now ground those energies into the soil, allowing for its physical manifestation to happen on this physical plane. You are now rooted and grounded in this new energy and consciousness of positive vibrations. And take a deep breath and slowly come back whenever you're ready. All ready? I hope all of you enjoyed that short, watching the movie of your life. So this is, as I said, this is what we are going to do in the upcoming 2-day alchemy retreat, silent alchemy retreat that we are going to have. If you are interested, you are invited to this beautiful journey that we are going to have. Also, as I said, the basic money alchemy class is happening daily, 30 minutes. We are practicing all of these different protocols daily. And for me personally, this has been shifting and changing my life. And I'm like floating in happiness and joy since I actually started doing this alchemy on a regular basis. So it's just $12 if you would like. This month we have a special offer, so you are invited if you would like to join that as well. Thank you, everybody. Please do comment below whatever you would like to share with me. Would love to listen to your words and love to listen to the feedback, testimonials, and everything that you are sending through the group as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you for each and every single one of you for listening to me. I'm going to come back to you next week, and have a beautiful and wonderful week. Thank you, all of you. Bye-bye.